Hey guys, how's it going? My name is June, and we're going to be playing a game called Contact. It was made with Grasshopper Manufacturer, and that was under Suda51. Suda51's done other games such as Killer 7, No More Heroes, and Killer is Dead. And let's get started. Also, just letting you know you'll be hearing some clicks. That's me on the computer. I am emulating this game. However, if you want proof of me actually owning this game, especially you, Nintendo, I can show you that. So, this is actually past the intro to the game. I'll just quickly summarize what had happened. But, so you initially find this man in his spaceship, and actually this spaceship is connected to our world. It's kind of hard to explain, but first off, the professor talked to us and got information from us asking what our name was, what our favorite food is, mom's maiden name, social security number, and then so we get the information in, and then there was a cutscene where we see this boy, and this boy has dreams of like this girl that he's trying to find, and the girl disappears, and then if we see him like resting on a bench, and then all of a sudden the ship is breaking down, and it meets up with this boy because the boy finds this weird green gem which are called elemental chips. And so now we're on an adventure looking for these elemental chips for this professor. I guess we kind of just got roped into this whole situation, given that we didn't really have a choice. And so now we're on this weird island which has a cave and also along the beach. And right now we're just entering combat, and it's not too bad right now. Things are pretty simple. I'm trying to figure out where to go, but that just means more. Oh, I should probably get to combat. Excuse me. It just means more time to talk to you guys and see how you're all doing. Let's see. Let's just go down here. Previously, yes, I can hear you. Okay. Alright, so now we also have special moves as well. The kind of confusing thing about the layout of Nintendo DS is that during middle school I used to go to a lot of my friends' houses and play Xbox games. Fine and Dan and everything, but it got pretty confusing when I tried to figure out which one was X and which one is Y, because they're different on Xbox and Nintendo DS, but A and B button, actually no, A and B buttons are different too, I suppose. But this proves to be extremely infuriating when I'm playing a game such as Hatsune Miku Mirai Deluxe on the 3DS. It's a rhythm game, and it tells you, you can press Y and X, and you can change the colors of what Y and X are, but it still trips me up pretty easily. So it's still something I'm trying to get used to. But I'm surprised that only maybe 3 years of playing Xbox 360 over a friend's place really got me so ingrained about, Y is always going to be at the top because that's how I switch my gun in Call of Duty. So. Alright, so earlier we couldn't actually go into this cave, probably because we needed to go talk to the professor first. And now that we have special moves, we can actually use those, although I should probably go back to the base and heal. And yeah, something about decals and stickers, I'm sure it's not really that important at the moment. This is probably for, that thing is for, that decal, excuse me, is for gathering the elemental chips that gather on the screen. So if I beat a boss, I'm sure I'll be getting an elemental chip. I'm sure I'll also be seeing elemental chips just scattered around the place. So, alright. I was gonna tell you guys a story. Oh, right. So, if you guys don't know, for right now, I tutor kids. And they're mostly like middle school, high school students, and a majority of them have let's say learning handicaps. I mean, most of them that we're dealing with are ADD or ADHD or something along those lines. I don't remember if ADD is still considered its own thing, but shoot, I'm gonna die. Oh shoot, no, that's not the, okay, story time. This is a bad time for story time. Let's just, oh frick, no, forget that's not a, okay, eat the hamburger. 30 HP, yeah, sure, that's fine. Cool. Oh, wow, that also increased my vitality, so I actually got some more health now. But anyways, as I was saying, so yeah, I tutor these kids, and I love my job, don't get me wrong. I love the people I work with, and the kids are hilarious. I mean, I really want to become a teacher at some point down the line. That's kind of been a dream for me at this moment. It's not really, I don't think it's too far-fetched of a dream that I can't necessarily obtain, but I'll go into more detail about it later as to why I'm not currently getting a teaching credential. But I want to talk about one of the more common things, I guess, that happens with these students that I work with is that they really don't have much self-confidence when it comes to drawing. I mean, you know, I'll ask them, hey, did you read this book? And they'd be like, yeah, totally. But, you know, when it comes to high school, you pretty much kind of gloss over the pages and you don't really actually know what you're reading. You just say that you read. I mean, looking at the pages versus reading are two different things. I don't want to lecture you guys about it, but I'm sure you guys understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, their confidence in drawing ability is so low. Whenever there's an assignment where it's like, oh, you know, make a poster board and draw out molecules, or like draw the, you know, draw the formation of a cell. I don't want to hurt that. They always ask someone else or myself to do it for them, and that to me is, I don't know, it's kind of disheartening to hear a kid just already give up so quickly. And their excuse is like, oh, I suck at drawing. It's like, well, yeah, you suck at drawing because you don't practice. You're not applying yourself. I don't know. I mean, so I also like to doodle as well. And I guess drawing is, I doodle drawing. I kind of call it drawing so that I don't have to give myself more responsibility of saying, oh, you know, I'm really good at drawing. I more just kind of dabble in drawings to the point where it's mostly cartoonish and I'm not really good at realism, but I'm kind of going away from the point. I don't know, just I wish these students, and as well as other people, would just draw. It's not hard. You just draw what you're thinking, and you just gotta know how to, you know, manipulate lines and perspectives to really get what you're talking about. Like, let's say I am trying to draw, I don't know, a melon, let's say. I'm not going to be able to, you know, draw the inside of a melon, but I can draw the outside of it. And because I've consumed so much media over the years, I can just kind of draw, you know, little hatched lines on the surface. Oh, what's this? Okay, I wanted the cell, blah, blah, blah. Use a decal, blah, blah. But yeah, you just kind of use there we go. I don't know. You just use I guess context. I don't know what you really will call that, but you'll find ways if you just think hard enough about how to draw something. I don't know, if I'm like trying to draw a character, I generally have a more expression, if anything, because or another thing is when people draw characters, they always draw like a stick figure, but you know, I'll tell them, hey, can you draw me like a figure of this, and then they'll just draw me a stick figure in 2 seconds and say I'm done. It's as if they just want to avoid drawing altogether, which I guess is fine, sure, but you know. Okay, so now we also got our new equipment that we can already switch into. Actually, let's see if that changes our stats at all. Doesn't seem like, I can't tell. I think if we go back to the ship and go into our inventory, or rather our wardrobe, we will be able to see what increases and what decreases. But anyways, oops, let's try this. Oh frick. Oh, actually I'm gonna die. I probably sure, nice. So yeah, when it comes to drawing stick figures, it's really you can really add detail pretty easily. So you know you have the head, and then you have the arms, and then just the two legs sticking out. But on top of that, you could, you know, give it some clothes, give it some ears, give it a nose, give it some hair. It always kind of bothers me how people don't really, you know, apply themselves. That maybe it's because, you know, there's a differences in opinions and worth. Like, they don't really care about it, which is fine. But I don't believe anyone should say that. Oh, I can't draw, or I'm not good at drawing. I don't know. I just wish the students, and you know, also other adults as well, would just be a little bit more confident about themselves, in terms of that. You know, I mean, there's already enough negativity and self-deprecation in the world, but that's one thing. That's one thing I wish. So you know what, I really hope you guys also start drawing too. And if you guys draw anything you think is funny, just send it to me or something. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, most of the people here will know what my Facebook is, but. Otherwise, I don't know, send me a picture through Imgur, or send me a picture through my email, I guess, because it's like 2003. No. Okay, right now I'm just kind of going around in circles. I could have sworn the exit should have been around here. But... oh, right, wait, what? Oh. Oh, you press A on those things, because pressing B gets you to combat. Okay, now... Now I'm smarter. Now I'm playing with power. Except not really, because I don't know how to get out of here. Frick. I'm gonna stop right here. And, yeah. That's pretty much all I got to talk about today. I mean, I also missed up on one detail I wanted to talk about. But, you know what, we'll get to that some other time. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you soon. I will see you soon. Until then, take it easy.